Now to breaking news, and there's fresh COVID alert.
For 8 new cases of COVID in the past 24 hours.
Border restrictions in Queensland will come into effect from midnight Friday.
The rule has now been scratched and only permit holders will be allowed in.
Those cases have placed an enormous...
Violent clashes have broken out between protesters and
those
police.
positives were identified today after more than 24,000 people came forward to get tested. But there's new research out today suggesting that there are many more.
It's about to become even tougher.
The borders there are closed as well, along with WA, where a new outbreak has reached the waters on the Gold Coast, warning tourist types. The border is destined to remain shut for at least another month.
Things haven't gone to plan, and it looks like we won't be heading home for some time. But the journey continues. So we figured we'd share the 3 vans we'll be living in for the foreseeable future. Strangely, we all have the same model of van, some slightly older or more trustworthy than the other. 3 vans, 3 budgets, and 3 conversions.
Hi, I'm Finn. It's my 2000 Volkswagen Transporter.
Does it have a name?
Very loose name. It's Stan at the moment, Stanley the Vanley. And yeah, I've been living out of it for about 2 to 3 months now. It's quite comfortable. I've redone the bed completely since I've been living in it. Let's check it out. Cool. Right, so this is the new bed frame I've just made while I was in Canberra. And it's pretty much just a little latch system with some legs. Lift those up and you can slide that out there like that. Stick the legs up.
Dude, is this pre-bought? Or did you make this?
I freaking made this, man. Flip that over like that. I mean, this pulls out a little further when I get that esky in. But that flips back over. You can do that sort of thing.
Just chill with all your friends.
Exactly. Basically mine. Oh yeah, the carpet as well. We've got a change in flooring. That's probably a more notable thing. So if you get tired of all this splintery wood that I haven't sanded, you can just go, ow, ow, ow. Ah. Yeah, it still needs a bit of work, obviously, as you can tell.
And this is the long wheelbase.
This is the long wheelbase.
So you just got so much room for activities. Has van life been pretty good?
Yeah, not too bad, except I misread my sleeping bag for -8. It actually says just 8 degrees. So I've been doubling up with this doona as well.
Just shivering through the night.
Shivering through the cold Jindabyne nights. Yeah.
Just did.
Thanks.
So behind me you can see here, this is my 2000 Volkswagen Transporter. A little bit beat around the edges, but she gets me where I need to go, that's for sure. So yeah, I'll show you around. Awesome, so before we get into it, just a little pretext on it. So I'm a sailor at heart, and I wanted my van to look as much like a yacht as possible, or as I could, deem necessary. So we'll step back here to the aft of the vessel. This is the saloon. So on this side, right, we have our pots and pans, cutlery, little desk here, or little chopping board. Alright, slides in, just on really simple Teflon slides, like $3 from Bunnings. Come over to this side, we have the pantry. So this has got your gas stove cooker, or the whisper light. Works much more better.
Much more
efficiently, I should say. And then lift this thing up. You've also got your tea and coffee underneath there. Awesome. And then for your little kitchen table, lift this up, slide that out. Nice little table there. You can serve it all up. Plus, on top of that, if you lift this up, there's actually a table here. So this is the leg, right? That folds in there. And then these 2 bits are separate. These are your chairs, and then obviously your tabletop there.
What about storage, dude? Where are you keeping all this adventure gear?
All right, in a number of places. So these are the backs of the chairs that you sit on, but they also have a second function. Take over this little hatch, they fold forward. So this is all my snow gear. You've also got your crampons, goggles, repair kits, snow shovel, thermals, all the rest of the essentials that you need.
Yeah.
So I was actually given a table to take to the dump. And me being me, saw an opportunity to turn it into something where I didn't have to spend money. So these are actually the backs of chairs, just with the legs cut off, as you can see up the top here. Flipped upside down, piece of plywood nailed to it, and put on a hinge. And then that becomes the back of your chair.
Lush.
Same on this side, of course. Chairs, all the rest of it. So we've got batteries, got a hammock, sleeping bags, climbing gear, easily accessible. Skateboard further up. So coming through the side door here, see this big black box. This is a solar panel to charge a secondary battery system. Also, you've got your water here, and behind it, the esky for all your essentials. And here you've also got a nice little side door you can access, extra towels, just old film cameras and stuff like that, stuff that you may need.
Just an old film camera
just an
on
old
demand.
You never know. So back on the how I was trying to make this as much as a boat as possible. I made up a little pulley system like a sailboat would have, and what that allows me to do is pull up the whole front of the bed. Alright, tie that off. I've got 2 cleats for either side. Lock that off. Put that one back in. Alright, then we've also got day pack and stuff that you use for everyday use. You got the hardcover case for the drone, and then I've also got a power inverter to charge laptops and stuff like that off my secondary system. So in this back one here, we've got trusty Zurali tent. Helped us out of a lot of cold and difficult situations. And then we've also got the big pack here, expedition pack, very important, as well as Z-mat and extra ropes, helmets, harnesses, all the rest of it. One thing that you can also save money on is this is a chest of drawer where I keep all of my essentials and stuff like that. It's $5 from an op shop. So first drawer here, we've got all the essentials: art book, computer, books, headlight.
Just a working man.
Working man for easy access. The top of it rolls back and you can just access anything you want in there. Just to show you that you don't really need all that much. And then these also made out of the chairs, funnily enough, just to stop the drawers from coming out. And then, as you can see here,
You got curtains.
I got curtains.
Nice curtains.
This one was made by my mum.
Ooh.
Thanks, mum.
Shout out, Mum.
Alright, then we'll step out of the main saloon, captain's area, and into the helm station. So,
Or the front seat.
or the front seat. So in here I've just got spare jackets, stuff like that. Got the essential driving snacks, and then in the front here we've got face masks. Shout out to Kate for making these, by the way. And then I've got some oil, coolant, methylated spirits, car jack, and then this bag here, this is for my washing. We won't open that. So this is called leisure time.
Leisure time. Nice.
Yeah.
How much did that hat cost you, George?
Too much.
Too much. So how you been liking van life?
Dude, to be honest, I really love it. It gives you a great sense of freedom. Also, it gives you time to spend on your own.
Yeah.
Because I know, you can get cluttered up with
Yeah.
too many people.
What were you doing before van life?
Before van life, I was working overseas on super yachts, and decided to come back just before COVID shut down everything, so I could come home, see the family, and ended up taking off. So yeah, this is now my home. This is now my metal steed. I'm loving life.
Hey guys, my name's Kit. The van behind me's name is Go. It's a 1995 VW Transporter. Let's check it out. Oh, she is dirty. I haven't given her a wash in probably 2 months. So, looking in the back, yeah, I had a couple goals I wanted to kind of tick off when I came into the van build. I probably spent a month planning and sketching and measuring up and trying to really find what I wanted to do when I built it. So I had a couple goals. I wanted to be able to edit out of it. I wanted to be able to live out of it. live pretty comfortably. I didn't need like super luxurious kitchen and stuff like that. I just needed to be really functional, and I needed to be able to store all my equipment for like surfing, skiing and climbing and shooting. So let's check it out. Yeah, straight away you can see I got two big kind of drawers. These took me a long while to build, but definitely worth it. This is my gear drawer. At the moment, bit of a mess, I apologize. I've got kind of like ice climbing, rock climbing, a bit of skiing, a bit of avalanche equipment in here. I've got kind of all my rock climbing equipment here, got some cams, got a whole bunch of stuff. It's so messy, disgusting. Got my mammoth harness right there. Got my token knee pad. Found this thing, pretty stoked. Crag booty, good. It's epic. Yeah, got my little training board. This one is made by Awesome Woodies, I think. Yeah, it's good. It does the job. I can do pull-ups off it. You can train your crimp strength. I pulled off the bottom rung the other day just because I'm freaking so strong. I think I've reached a new level. That thing's pretty good. Got my helmet. Got a whole bunch of shoes in there. Got it. That's rank. It's chocolate. I don't eat chocolate, but someone does.
It's me.
I got everything in there that I kind of need for climbing. And my skins, crampons, ice climbing boots. There's a bit of Abby equipment shoved down the side here. Got snow shovel, ice axe, and snow probe. Awesome, moving along. This is my kitchen drawer. This one's definitely heavier, which is weird to me. I didn't realize food weighs so much. Yeah, just like a nice clean countertop of sorts. This is marine ply, this bit, and this is just standard ply, but it actually worked out better because this is always kind of getting wet and gross. So I can wipe this without it kind of getting rotten. This is all beveled. The front is 18mm and most of the build's done with 15mm ply. This slides out. Not even going to show you in there because it's disgusting, and I just think it just wouldn't be a good idea. But I've got food, I've got all my cook equipment in there, I've got like expedition stuff like my jet boil there, kind of all lies in there.
And how much would you say that you spend a week on food roughly?
Oh, I don't know, on a good week I could probably live off like $50, but on a bad week when I feel like eating burgers, 150. It's just 10 burgers a day. But yeah, these things are great. The drawers, these were definitely more expensive than Geordie's option on the runners, but they're heavy duty slides, so you can like literally put your whole weight on them. And they'll still come in and out. I've just got big lockers on them too. These were like a little bit of an investment. I think they're probably like $40 from Bunnings, but they're lockable, so that was the big thing. So when we're heading backcountry and I've got like, I don't know, my computer, all my camera equipment just sitting in a van that was built in the 90s, I'd much rather have it in like a lockable drawer. Dope. So this is my like clothes and jacket cupboard. When I left, I just wanted to like strip back clothes as much as possible. So I limited myself to this. The clothes drawer, this is it really here. It extends down into the wheel hulls, and that would be a massive thing for anyone looking to do a van conversion. Make sure you're using like all the space you can. So yeah, this really maximizes it. I can shove all my jackets down the bottom. I've actually got books down the bottom because I've got so many books. But yeah, that's all my clothes in there. So one thing I really hate about vans is when they have the curtains along the top. I don't know, it's just a pet hate of mine. So I kind of pre-built my curtains, so they just got two little hooks like that, and normally I don't sleep with them, but if we're in like a neighborhood or if I want to have a sleep in, I just clip that in there like that, and that's like pretty good. Just blocks out the back, and then I leave it up when I'm driving if I want to have a bit of fun. Door, come around the side. There's a lot going on here, so I'll just break it into pieces. So underneath there's a fair bit of storage, so the drawers only run 1100mm back. So yeah, I've still got another, I think it was like 1200mm from there. So I've got a few boxes of equipment. This is my bin.
Very important.
Very, very important. So I got a few boxes of gear. This is my camp gear in here. Got my shell, got all this stuff, got a sling, dry bags, stove, tent, puppy, everything you could want. I've got more clothes here because you can never have too many clothes. I've got my Vans, my trusty Vans in there. I've got my ski boots. They've been doing me very well. Thanks rhythm. And then I've got a rope. This should be coiled. I normally coil my ropes, but
Oh, that's disgusting.
I know it is rank. But yeah, it extends in there. I've got all my packs in the back there. Yeah, I've got another box there with just some other camping equipment.
You mentioned before that you wanted to try and work out of your van. How are you going to go about doing that?
Well, glad you asked. Got a table leg here. So this actually pops up. This is 3 independent pieces. The back one's fixed, the 2 front ones move. This one comes out, just sits to the side. I don't know whether you can see it in there, but there's actually a little foot. And then yeah, the table pops up. So I can work in here, I can edit. That's where all these episodes come from. It's a really, really good setup. It works for me at the moment. I'm quite tall. That's the only thing I struggle with is probably my head just scraping the top, having to like kind of sit hunched. But no, it's a great setup. It allows me to edit and also have like a pretty simple van build. So, coming through the side door, I've got magazine, scent, I've got my laptop, got charger pack, charging up the batteries because we're gonna head backcountry in a few days. Got my pillows, got them out here. Running a Alpine sleeping bag by Cedar Summit. I actually haven't slept with this done up yet. It hasn't been cold enough. Here we've got maps sitting out in the open. Always good to know where you're going, and always good to have paper maps because phones fritz out and GPSs die. I'm gonna have to crawl in now. Sick, so this is my mattress. It's 2 pieces, as I mentioned before. It kind of folds back. Crawling in, coming to my crib. Yeah, I got skis up here. So I got these nifty little straps that allow me just to have my skis up in the corner. Here I've got books. Got little knickknacks in this thing. It's always good to have a box just with all the small stuff that would kind of go missing in a van. Got this guy here, super useful. It came with my van. It's kind of brimming. Got heaps of stuff in there. Got sun cream, vitamins, notepads. This guy's epic. This guy's so good for when you're backcountry or when you're just climbing and you want like a coffee but you don't want it to go cold. Great little piece of kit that. Got water, got all my camera gear back here. I don't know whether you can see. Just a big old box back there full of wires and cables and all that stuff. Another box here. This is all my lenses. Oh. And also very important in a van. Yes. Is this bad boy right here? Have it so robbers can see it from the outside. Just give them a reason to break in. Where are we at? Oh, I don't think this is the right one. This thing's epic. So I got heaps of these floating around for writing down ideas and stuff. Cool. Yeah, coming into the front. Oh yeah, I got fire extinguisher here. Thanks. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Mom. I hear you just pull the pin. Let's not do that. So like I said before, I was trying to use the kind of storage underneath the wheel wells. So if I lift these up, this box is just filled with random stuff. It's kind of like repair kit, heaps of wires, stuff I don't really need too like accessible. Down here I've got training stuff. So I've got TRX set up. I've got like a rollout ball, toilet paper, all the goodies. Down there I got solar panels, Goal Zero solar panels. It's super good, portable. I can take them on expedition with us because they're light enough. Yeah, they're great. And then up here, got sailing bags. Yeah, they're great. You just screw them in, and yeah, you've got everything in there. I've got Simon Carter's Rock Climbing Down Under book, just a banger. Come around to the front seat. In the front here, it's pretty rustic. We got some holes in the seats. You know, we keep it real. Under the front seat here, this is a cool thing about the V-dubs. They slide all the way forward. I've got my ski poles there. I've got a repair kit. I've got fuel, and I've got all my water in the back there. Got the esky in the middle there. Backpack. Kind of got all my toiletries and stuff. Got hats. This is an absolute beauty. This one picked up in Wyoming, Baywatch Seafoods of Venice Beach. So we're keeping with the California theme. Medikit the side, a bit of other stuff there. But yeah, that's about it. That's my van. Thought we'd share it with you guys. Looks like the borders won't open for a little while now because we've got just this pandemic's ramping up in Australia. So we might be spending a bit longer in our vans than we thought we would. But yeah, excited to take you guys along. And excited to keep adventuring and capturing for you guys. See ya.